Hi. Ever since patch 4.2, people have been saying that hemorrhage is better than backstab when it's not, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. So let's go straight into the math here. So my weapon damage right now is between 2247 and 2581. So to get the average, we add them up divided by 2, obvious. And hemorrhage does 213% weapon damage. So we take that divided by, multiplied by 3.13, we get about 7500. Backstab, same thing, 364 percent weapon damage plus 4572, and we got about 1300. But these numbers are assuming 0% critical strike rating, which is obviously unrealistic. So we use this formula here and add in our critical strike. Right now I'm at 28% crit, so I'll use that. And the average hemorrhage damage ends up being 10,300, and average backstabs ends up being 18,200. This 18,200 is assuming 28% crit, but most rogues have puncturing wounds, which adds 30% crit to backstabs, so it's actually 58% crit for me, which ends up being 23,400 average damage per backstab. So what do these numbers mean is that if I sit on someone, do let's say 100 backstabs, you take all those backstabs, get the average, is going to do about the 23,400 damage. So now there's still a problem. Backstab's 40 energy and hemorrhage is 29. So what we do is we divide damage by the energy. So we do it for all of them. Hemorrhage ends up being 355 damage per energy. Backstab without puncturing wounds ends up being 455, and backstab with puncturing wounds ends up being 585 or 586. Close enough. So as you see, backstab without puncturing wounds still does more damage per energy than hemorrhage. And backstab with puncturing wounds is obviously the highest at 585. And what this means, damage per energy, is that when I use this ability, for every point of energy I used on that ability, it's going to do that much damage. So obviously the higher damage per energy is higher. So backstab without puncturing wounds does 28% more damage than hemorrhage. A backstab with puncturing wounds does 65% more damage than hemorrhage. 65%. So if I'm standing there spamming backstabs at you, I will be doing 65% more damage than I would be spamming hemorrhage. So that's a lot of damage, 65% extra damage. So that just proves right there that backstab does way more damage than hemorrhage after patch 4.2. Now a lot of people will say, well, backstab is 40 energy and it gives you a combo point. And so if you spam hemorrhage, you get more combo points. And that is not true either. Because since you have Honor Among Thieves, every time you crit, you get an extra combo point. It can happen once every 2 seconds though, but it's good enough. So since backstab has a higher chance to crit, you will actually get more combo points spamming backstab than spamming hemorrhage because of the higher crit chance. So you'll get more combo points from Honor Among Thieves spamming backstab. So backstab does more damage and it gives you more combo points. So since 4.2, backstab is still better, and whoever still believes that hemorrhage is better, I don't know what to tell you.